Welcome back, ladies and gents, to a new round of Celerity eSports. Well, not a new round completely, because yesterday we were already racing on Imola for the second time in Celerity eSports. We are seeing Thijs Venno, who's leading the championship big time. And we'll set off his hot lap. Not as first, his teammate was doing it first. Also Celerity equals is on the way, but yeah, Thijs Venno, very strong driver, who's leading this championship, like I said. Will probably be champion. And yeah, it's no doubt anymore that he's the strongest of them all. And will be outlearned in Celerity very quickly. It's his first season, so yeah, I think he can't learn much more from the other drivers here. Anyways, this is round 10. My name is Dylan, your commentary for today. Let's watch a great circuit. What feels like Hungary. It's narrow. It's hard to overtake, definitely. Not many positions where you can do it. Seems like pit straight is the possibility. And then other turns, it's very hard. You only can anticipate when other drivers are making mistakes. If not, and with the pace these boys got, it's only following and seeing DRS trains evolve. Anyway, Poseidon with a 1:14.855. His teammate crossing the line over here is only 0.005 of a second removed from his teammate. Celerity equals dives on there, 1:14.549. Holds provisional pole at the moment with 3 purple sectors. Lee Meister, CL-2 driver, practicing out here in the highest tier with a 1:15.6. Then JRKP 1:15 dead. Round P4, Roy Boy just behind him, only 61,000 of a second removed from JKP, so 5th place for him. Then we had Cal 1:15.4, and then the Red Bull is incoming off Nick Evan. There he is. Look how close it is, by the way. 4,000 of a second faster than Celerity equals. Then 3/10 is Poseidon, but also that 4,000 of a second Thijs. 4/10 from the leader JKP, Roy Boy on half a second. Milo in the Williams, 7/10. Had himself a 1:15.2. Seeing the Haas is coming in again. It's not a long circuit. Little bit longer than Zandvoort, for example, or Austria, the Red Bull Ring. We got a new driver in town who is very fast, definitely CL-1 paced, but needs to learn shifting. Seems like he can find his gears. And sometimes we find drivers who are new, want to join, and still are using manual gearbox, while their pace is already good for a higher tier. At that point, we will definitely force those drivers to use their manual gearbox. After all, Celerity eSports is a very good school to train your skills and become a better driver. So yeah, we don't allow the automatic gearbox in this division. So if they then wish to race for Celerity, we won't put them in the lower tier. It wouldn't be fair, so they have to. Immediately good practice over here for Stanio. I think he's from the Netherlands. Driving next to Just Mortal Velos, who's in his outlap, warming up his tires a little bit. Alright, let's have a look to Dirk or Milan, who's coming first. I think it's Dirk. Yeah, it's gonna be Dirk first indeed. Champion of CL2 last season. Did not blend it in well this season. I think this season he's just experienced in this league. He had a 5th place, so that was a good result. Scored 10 points there. But in many other races he didn't finish, or it didn't went well for him. personal mistakes. Also, of course, some incidents will always happen, but he needs to find his form, and the same thing counts for Poseidon, who is now having 4th place. But in the race, that's where it is so important. That's the spot to do it. I mean, they will grab the points, not in quali. Quali is only to qualify yourself for the race. So invalid for Dirk, unfortunate. But he had 9th place, by the way. Sorry, he was already crossing the finishing line earlier. The boss game incoming. 3rd place. It's not bad at all. Great lap by the boss game. I thought it was his bank lap. Again, a Haas is incoming. Is that Poseidon? No, that's his teammate. He's still in his out lap. Plankton. No, his teammate again, Dirk. Had an invalid lap there. Also Jacob Paisley back in the Celerity. Couldn't race in his own tier, CL-2, because of a West Ham United game in Europe League. Still, he then wants to try out in CL-1, so he was always quite a good driver in CL-2. Would be a good practice for him as well, but also he, normally with the automatic gearbox, it's not possible today. So let's see who of them both today who need to practice the manuals will do the best. Poseidon into pits, a Ferrari incoming. That's one of Ortwan or Justin, but both of them will start their hot lap. Let's have a look to somebody who's in their hot lap, and I think it's Plankton with a good result last week, 4th place. Scored another 12 points there, 115.6 is his bank lap. Is then Thijs. Thijs is not sitting down for it yet. I think he will have another warm-up lap, or he was invalid. I think 2nd. We saw him doing this already earlier this season. So like I said, the out lap, but then another warm-up lap before he really oh, Thijs, what's happening to him? Spun away after turn 2. Back with some mic issue. Sometimes it's asking me to turn off and I need to press a button. And when I press it too soon, then Robo Voice is incoming. Jacoby sticked another lap after it. Yeah, he is close. And he's in form, he's in shape. Jacoby, who only scored 1 podium in Celerity history. So is this his time then again? See a Red Bull incoming. Is this Nick Evan? Yes it is, but he's invalid. Let's switch back then. Oh, I just missed it, Twan. His teammate then incoming, what's he gonna do? Because Twan holds provisional pole, 114.386. His teammate coming into the pits. Stanio, did he settle the lap there? It was his teammate starting his lap. The Mercedes of Cal. There he is, P4. Nice lap by Cal. Who holds a serious amount of pole positions. I believe 8 or 11, one of them both. At P11 would be absolutely phenomenal. But he only won once, so it's a quali beast. He was always a quali beast in the previous seasons, but he's not a finisher. Look how close it is, only a half of a second removed from the leader. Twan is Poseidon, who spun away just after the last corner. Completely lost his wheel, can't improve, we'll have to start from P12 plus. The boss game looking for a small improvement. There he is. You see Stanio there. Stanio. 115.2. 9/10. It's not ridiculously far removed from top. Let's have a look. Really crazy over here. Twan until Stanny. That's P1 until P17. 9/10. Plankton on 1.2. Will can be faster, I know that. Because his first lap only succeeded once to second lap, I guess. And Jacob Pasty just had his first lap, but that's not a serious lap. So, but guys, this is so close. So, like I said, it's gonna be hard to overtake here if you're all similar paced. I think I've just adjusted my old settings again. Thanks, Jacob. When I'm racing myself, I like to have it through the headset instead of over the television. So I had to adjust a few things there. Now I'm commentator again. So I think it's better now. Maybe you can reply on me. Yeah, that's not moving aside for somebody else. It's really an incident for Plankton. Let's have a look to Roy Boy here. Through the second chicane of the circuit. Wet Trash lost it. Also replied on stream. Unfortunate, but still 9th place. Only almost 4/10 removed from Twan. Yeah, he's also sticking a lap right after it, Roy Boy. Thijs, is this then another circuit where he's not so well? Because we have seen at least one track where he wasn't so special as he always is. And in Spa last week, he spun out in the race in Pujon. That's a famous corner at Spa-Francorchamps. So yeah, doesn't score points there. So we got it there maybe, but is back next week. And like I said, he holds about 60, 70 points. Something. It's about 70 points distance. Just Motor Velos on second place in the championship. Just below the 100 points. And we got Thijs, outstanding. So. think Roy Boy still failed for his lap or something. I don't know. He's immediately gonna try again. And then we'll already have 2 laps old tires. Strange. I thought I saw Roy Boy having another lap before this one. So still saying 1 lap old. Maybe the Alpha Tauris will give each other a tow. Look at them on the minimap. Ooh, invalid again. This time for Nick. And the boss game took over 114.2 with 2 purple sectors, I believe, if I'm right, or 3 even. No, it's 3 purple sectors. Had a phenomenal lap there, 114.230. Quite brilliant. Can Buddy take over this heavy shot, I would say, from the boss game. Milo invalid as well. Then Thijs incoming, also invalid. It's maybe not his circuit again. Few drivers finished already. Then the Ferraris incoming. Can Twan do something better here? Let's see. There it is, pole position for Twan. Just in, P5. Celerity equals P4. Good time from him, and also, oh mate, look how close. And Just Mortal is already out. It's done over here. Jacob P into the pits, and then we only have Stanley O left on track, who of course will not score pole position out of nothing. It was also invalid, so great job to Twan out here. And look the wow. Look the top 4. Top 5 even. I mean, yeah, 2 tenths is also really close. So this was the quali session. Yeah, the volume is definitely good now, as it should be. Twan and Grosjean on the Ferrari P1 forming the first row together with the boss game with another Ferrari engine, but this for Alfa Romeo team. Only 17,000 of a second removed from Twan. A half of a tenth. Just Model Velos will form the second row together with the Alpha Tauri from Celerity equals, who is only 68,000 of a second behind the leader. Just in the other Ferrari on P5, Nick Evans 6. Those gents were only also a few tenths removed. Jacoby on 7, Dirk on 8, Wetters 9 and Roy on 10. That's the top 10 who will have soft tires at the start of the race. Nobody there on the mediums, tried their quali. And the other top 10 who I will announce in formation lap will have free tire choice. They can pick totally new tires, choose of their own, so choice of their own, and they will have another strategy, probably, at least some of them. Both tires are doable. Some prefer the mediums, some prefer the hards. A one stop is possible out here today. We will have sunny weather, a little clouds incoming at the start of the race. Later on they will disappear, they will vanish for a bright sky. Let's see, can they avoid safety cars on this circuit, because it will be narrow with 19 drivers out there, 18 or 19 drivers. That's not nothing. 19, like I said. There we go, formation lap. Milan. What did he chosen? He's on the softs. It's understandable. He will have newer softs than the 10 drivers in front of him. That's some advantage for him there. Then we have Poseidon on 12 and Thijs, his teammate, on 13. Surprising to see him there. Both on the mediums. Like Lee Meister, who's on P14 in the Alfa Romeo reserve today. Plankton 15 on soft tires as well. So we'll have to determine those, pass those drivers immediately, those drivers in medium in front of him. Otherwise those soft tires will not affect, will not be perfect there. Milo and Stanley also on mediums, 16 and 17. Jacob, 18, is definitely aiming for safety car. That could also be a thing, of course. Some drivers can take a softer compound because they are predicting an early safety car, and then they will make a stop, and then it's an advantage again, like I said. Car on the mediums, nobody on the hards. And that's it, we are only missing one driver to fill the grid here. And I hope you guys are looking forward to this race. I am. It's only the second time in Imola, and they raced this race in season 3 with the same cars. And I believe it was also after the performance upgrade, so similar cars like right now. That means records can be broken. Track records, maybe the pole record's already done, of course. Could have a quick check maybe in the race if the pole record is broken or not. Track record means fastest lap in the race. We already had a CL2 race yesterday, but most of the times it happens CL1 drivers take the records. Still not always. There we go, ladies and gents, 5 red lights turning off. For the 10th race, season 4 already, Celerity eSports, underway we go. Yeah, the boss game has got that beautiful inside, not a perfect start for Twan, who wants to defend the inside there for just Motor Velos as well. There we go, into turn 1, and Twan immediately spun away. No damage for him there, very lucky with that, but we'll have to start from all the way behind. Don't know what happened, completely lost his balance. Cold tires maybe could do the job there. But I think overall it was a good start. No incidents, only Twan, but no damage there for him. We are seeing Thijs, who went a little bit wide on the grass. Can he come back? Or is he having damage? Didn't see him hitting the walls or something. He's ghosted. He left the session while he's in the race. It's not so... yeah, it's a little bit clumsy. A leader showing stupid things out here, I would say. Cal into the walls. Is it going to be a safety car? No, sorry, he's still in the race. He's lucky with that incident there. But poor action from the leader in this championship. We will be quali-bombed next week probably for this. It's up to the stewards. We are still racing. Lovely shots on Imola. Poseidon in the fight with Plankton. Want to stay wheel to wheel in each turn. That's not gonna work on Imola. But Poseidon now in front of Plankton. I hope he once can make it and will not make it too hard for himself again. Time to grab points, time to get experience and finish races. This way he will be consistent. So yeah, a very unfortunate start for Twan Grosjean with his pole position out there. The boss game, on the other hand, had a perfect start. On the inside as well was the good side. And he's now followed by Just Motovelos, who also gained 1 place. Nick Evan doing well, 3 places gained. From behind Jacob, 114. Celerity equals lost 6 places. And also Thijs, who's now EI. So yeah, we don't have to mention him anymore in the race. It's a shame he didn't brought his car to the pits if he wanted to stop. Uh-oh, Just Mortal, what happened, mate? Just Mortal. There was an incident there for Just Mortal. Virtual safety car. Does he got damaged? Don't see anything there. But it's not always visible. Can be a little bit of fraction, but he definitely spun away. Chasing on the boss game. So 2 drivers now behind. And that's room for other drivers, of course. Dirk on 4th place. Good to see him there. It's a virtual safety car. No safety car yet. But we are limited at the moment a little bit. But everybody has to keep the delta, so no gaps will change so much. When is it time to go racing again? See, I'm seeing Just Motovelos is really close, right behind Plankton. This is a shot to save his tires, maybe after a spin. Could overheat your tires completely, bring wear on them, flat spots. We are racing again. Plankton wants his position back from Poseidon. Milan also looking brilliant. He is the man to beat in CL2. Won his race yesterday out here on the same circuit, leading the CL2 championship, and has got a great book to tell, because as reserve, as he is racing now for CL1, he won a race in this top division, so nobody ever did that yet. He really stepped forward this season in CL2, so of course it will be his last season. He's ready for CL1. And we will see him drive against these drivers next year, so sorry, next season. There comes Plankton on the inside of Poseidon. He got the position back, but also Just Motovelos around the outside. That looked brilliantly. What a move from Just Moto. Risky one, but so good to see that from this camera angle. Poseidon on the mediums, of course, so that's quite logical. He's doing well, Poseidon on the mediums. The best of them all at this moment, so just stay focused, be consistent, and you will get there, mate. The boss game doesn't got plenty left, it's only 4 tenths until Nick could have his attempt with DRS maybe on the straight. We'll see how that chase for P1 will evolve. There we go already. Oh, he's close, but not close enough. But Royboy and Dirk are fighting like Max and Hamilton before. Oh, it's exactly like Hamilton and Max before, but except the spun. Yeah, this really looked like a racing incident, to be fair. Both going fair and squarely into those turns, but it's, like I said, hard to drive wheel to wheel, side to side through many corners out here. Only one hit could give you unbalance, and I think that's what happened. We had a good view on it. From my opinion at this moment, racing incident to me. Unfortunate for Royboy, of course, however, because they were having a good fight into the first 2 turns. Nick Evan now back on 8 tenths. Royboy a little bit overcooked tires at the moment. Woody made it stop already. Jacob with shifting not so bad at all, I would say. Royboy is carrying on, I believe. I think there's still something left in those tires. Could save them maybe. Oh, not a good exit from Dirk. So Wettress was really close going into the second chicane. Yeah, this is the DRS train I was talking about. Only Jacob needs to be careful now for Dirk, who's incoming. He's incoming around the outside before turn 1 into Tombrella. Dirk just stole the 3rd place. Jacob holds a penalty as well. It's not also going to help him much, but still has got a great fight wheel to wheel with Wettress there. And now also Milan will wants to get involved as well. There it comes, Wettress passing Jacob. Seems like Jacob is now struggling a little bit, but they are so close. But yeah, his tires, maybe some ERS also spilled. There it is, only 14% left. Say a different thing for Wettress and Dirk, of course. Dirk used a bit overtaking Jacob. Wettress is managing well. Milan now getting close to Jacob as well, who's managing even better, 70% left. Really taking the slipstream out here. Oh, he's going for it, he's going for it. Took the other line, another other line, maybe with the exit right now, with ERS. No, I don't want to do that, too dangerous. Ah yeah, this is going to be it. There's the mistake from Jacoby and also a spin. Hope you can get it back on track soon enough. Won't lose too much positions. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. Kyle retired from the session. He did it. Oh, unfortunate. He spun away and the first safety car is out. What happened? He spun away uphill. Really lost it. First safety car out. And also Jacoby. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, of course. When drivers making mistakes, those are your chances to climb places. And otherwise it's just the pit straight. And it's just a lovely roller coaster ride on this circuit. There it will come. Only Jacob made his stop yet. Maybe he wouldn't be happy so much. All the others now can have their free stop. Let's see to which tires they will switch. The boss game to the mediums. Poseidon carrying on. Why you do that? Yeah, he's on the mediums, of course. Doesn't want to change his strategy. Same thing counts for Milo. I hope it's the right choice they made, and also Poseidon can remain his focus, because he was doing really well already for 1/3 of the race. Like Dirk, who did the same and got yeah, he's on a good position out here with those fresh mediums, definitely. He can go on to the end if he wants, and is having good tire management. Don't know why some guy wants to join me, who I totally don't know. First of all, if I don't know even for which purpose it is. Does he want to join my my party for commentary, or he wants to join the race? Both of them I will not allow. Need to be member of Celerity. As commentator or as driver, one of them both to join us. Yeah, interesting race, but so far I think it was a good one, except now Cal got first safety car. Still, it was predictable, you know, but the first 11 laps I saw brilliant things. I think the boys are racing very well. I can tell you, yesterday was a bit more chaotic. Pit stop for Roy Boy, late one. Switching to soft tires there. What? No, sorry, he was on soft tires, switching to mediums. Did he made a wrong stop? Took the wrong tires maybe? I don't know. It could be. And he's thinking like, shit, but it's still free now on the safety car, can close the gap again. Then a few positions lost, but I don't have to pit again because it took the softs. I think it's something like that. Small mistake made by the pit crew maybe. That Haas is not so important, it's only the Haas of Thai Susi. Celerity equals still in it. Fresh mediums, driving from behind. But the other Haas of Poseidon is leading it, so... Looking forward to the restart. Celerity equals still need to close the gap. I think we will have one more lap behind safety car before we will rush again. We got message from Jurgen Duker, sorry. But the sorry mate, also that is not allowed to watch our races as spectator. We got a stream. And only commentators allowed as spectator. Or drivers in the race. Sorry mate. It's because even for the members, by the way, it's not allowed to join as spectator. Some drivers doing it, more like principals doing it sometimes. Yeah, it's not that we take action against them, but if they ask us to, be preferred not, you know. It's if they make a mistake, for example, before the race starts and they are not on spectator mode, then they will drive a car and will, it can change race facts, you know, or EI is there involved. It's not funny to see. That's one reason. So even members are not allowed. So definitely not strangers, of course. I mean, there's a car to overtake. It's not going to happen. But you can join us, Julian. Maybe you're a racer as well. You'd like to join the Celerity eSports? Then you're definitely welcome. If you go to our Instagram channel. Oh no, Poseidon, there it is again. This is what I was telling you. He's losing his yeah, what I was saying is focus under the safety car, and then when we will race again, but because we are racing again, Milo now holds the lead, and behind him are plenty of drivers on fresher tires than him, so yeah, like I said, it's a long way home, 50% race. You don't do that, it's not as easy as it seems. Also not virtual. Real life, of course, way harder, but even the game is quite difficult. Yeah, the chase is now against Milo. We all know, of course, famous driver in CL-1. There comes the boss game around the outside, but Milo is not giving up. He forces his car on the inside. Lovely race there. But then is beaten now. More traction difference in advantage of the boss game. Also Nick Evan. He wants to have it and he's going to grab it. Dirk with his overspeed. Can he still do it? Sorry, switched. Something happened with Stanny. It's Stanny indeed. He's still racing, still with a good wing, I believe. Then it's only a small incident where he lost time. Yellow flag only. We are carrying on again. Oh, a little wobble from Jasmoro Velos, but still is there. Dirk, yeah, he wants to have it. And does it not really super clean? I mean, pushed Milo maybe a bit offside there, while he was not in front too much of Milo. But yeah, it's so narrow, we all accept. He's got the better tires, so I think it's fair enough. But yeah, he's not done yet with Milo. Really don't. And Milo doesn't want to change his strategy, and for 15 lap old mediums he's doing very well. Of course he lost the 3 places already, but He's still holding them behind him a little bit. But as you can see, 1.8 seconds between Nick and Dirk. This is because Milo holding them down a little bit. If you are in front of Milo, you are faster. So this now will apply to Wetres, who's on hard tires even. And got chased by Milan, who's going to do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course, at the moment, I think this is maybe not a smart move by Milan. I was also thinking the same of Dirk in that same turn. But yeah, he was somehow like halfway alongside Wetres there. But at some point Wetres needs to steer in. And if you are only halfway alongside, if then something happens, then it's definitely a racing incident. If you are more than halfway alongside, so like almost fully alongside or fully alongside, that moment you can claim the apex, but that wasn't the case. Because Jacob he was entitled to claim the apex there, and so he did. He needed to steer in once, or otherwise he would took a warning for crossing the chicane. Nick Evan now in the lead again, who won last race. So is on fire again, who was also battling for championship for a few races last season. Finished second in the championship. Nick Evan 0-0. And he's sitting down for it again in season 4. Justin and Wetres now also in the fight. That hearts don't work so optimal yet. Or is Wetres out? What's happening here? He's on EI. Looks like he's in the eye, I don't know. Did he lost connection maybe? I can only try, I will try to invite him once. So I'll be back very quickly. So he may got a chance to get in the party. There it comes Wetres. I think he's really out. Do you see that? I hope he didn't stop himself. Plankton and Jacob. As we were switching back, we are seeing another brilliant fight. And Milan already climbing positions again. Of course, this is an EI, he's passing, but yeah, on 9th place, it's not too worse after a spin. Jacob doing well as well. I didn't expect it. Maybe he himself as well. Just Velos with advantage of DRS over Milo. We'll grab it before turn 1, Tumbarello. A famous corner, of course. I think we saved Wetres. And indeed he lost connection maybe. Let's see some position change in the meantime. The times are lost for a few seconds. They are coming again. So we don't see any gaps at the moment. Let's have a look to Plankton. I think Plankton is really close. Look at this. Justin, same thing for him. Oh, went a little bit wide there. May have been caused by some dirty air from the drivers in front of him. Plankton out of ERS. using too much with his fights. Now has to drive really on raw pace. Needs to try to save again. There are still 12 more laps to go. 12 and a half. Yeah, Milo losing a few positions one by one, but he will have soft tires later on. Driving on reverse strategy out here, and is the only driver he left who didn't pit it. So definitely on the different strategy, the opposite strategy out here today. That's already spectacular from itself. Milo then into the pits after 20 laps on the mediums. Of course he's gonna grab the softs, I believe. There they are, the red tires. Where will he rejoin the track? Will even Stanley pass him? That's the question. Stanley. Yeah, Stanley passes him, so back on P13. But then 12 more laps to go. How many seconds from leader? 32. That's much. Needs to close down on 3 seconds per lap. That may be too much, but yeah, for top 5 or top, yeah, definitely the points are. It's far away. Don't know if it's perfect, but let's see how much he can gain on these tires. He's on brilliant tires now. And now everybody stopped, as you can see. Fastest lap by Celerity equals 1:17.2. Oh, we are gonna watch Dirk. I think Dirk is aiming for a first very good result in CL-1. I think he's definitely going to need it, but I don't want to jinx him because we're not there yet. But at the moment he is penalty free, he is on 3rd place, aiming for a podium out here today. And these drivers are keep fighting, and they're doing very nicely. Respect to each other. They're doing this week out, week in and week out. Ooh, I jinxed it a little bit. Dirk got 3-second time penalty for the warnings. I think it's not going to be enough without ERS, or is Jacoby also out? Is it going to be enough? It's definitely going to be... Ooh, there was a lot of kiss from Plankton. Really scratched the back from the car of the AlphaTauri. Oh, Jacoby did it again. Went too wide and caused another spin by a personal mistake. Under pressure, definitely. Well, a little bit unfortunate for him. And now we are having Justin behind Plankton. And Plankton won't have DRS anymore. This is gonna be the shot for Justin to pass and take P5. And then we'll have clean air for about 5 seconds. Yeah, because of those drivers fighting, the top 4 will drive away. And that's what we are witnessing. But this is really gonna be it. Look at this. 2 more turns. DRS wide open, a little bit of urge together with it. And then it will come. Close the urge system again because it will be enough. That's what Justin did. And there it is. So Justin can now try to close in the gap, as just Moravelos and Dirk are now fighting a little bit. That could help the other Justin in the Ferrari. It's just Moravelos and Justin, CL-1 Justin, who was Lupetic before. We even had 3 Justins at one day, and they were all driving in this division, really, I'm not kidding. And Justin, who we are seeing right now, they were teammates last season for Aston Martin. Just Moravelos stayed there, re-signed his contract. Then goes around the outside on Dirk. Dirk with a little oversteam moment wants to follow him, stay close to him. It was a lovely move again by just Moravelos, who didn't do this for the first time today. Roy Boy 3-second time penalty. As you can see, the Imola is also definitely a track where it's hard to avoid the limits. Only 3 drivers left who didn't score anything. Sorry, 4. No, it's not true. Thijs now disqualified as EI. 3 drivers left who didn't score penalty yet. Let's see some penalty rain. 9 seconds for Jacob, also for Jericho P and Stanny. None of them are having 6 seconds, and then the others are all on 3. Poseidon, just Mortal and Nick, clean sheet. With 7 more laps to go. It's a very good race so far. Only 2 drivers out and Thijs out, of course. Still 16 drivers in the race, fighting each other. Liemeister a little bit off, but very good Imola race out here today. And that definitely improved yesterday's race. It wasn't a shitty race or something, but a little bit chaotic. Not there for everybody. So it's good to end in style then out here today. There comes Just Mortal for another position on the bus game, and again for that around the outside. He practiced that. There comes Dirk as well, who saw Just Moravelos doing and then thinking like, hey, I could do the same there. And how he did that beautifully. Dirk is back in town. Finally, we were waiting for this moment. Wow. Yeah, the boss game knows he's beaten there fair and square. It's not over yet for him, of course, but he knows about those moves, definitely. It's unfortunate Poseidon that spun on the safety car, otherwise he could have grabbed points today because he's also still in it. The most important thing for Poseidon is he's bringing it home. I hope you can hear me. It's important for your experience, man, for CL-1. It's good to still you see you driving. Accept it, what happened. Still you are bringing it home, you know. And you had some fights, clean fights, because we are seeing the beautiful fights out there. Jacob in the Alpine on Milan. Seems like those hards are having some advantage now there. They are kicking in at this point of the race. Those mediums at their end and those hards will have a few laps where they will drive brilliantly if your tire management as well. It seems like Jacob Paisley found that moment. He's on. Poseidon pitted. Will he try to grab the fastest lap because he pitted for softs? No, he won't grab any points, I think, indeed. And he is like, well, let me at least have one statistic on my name. Try to grab the fastest lap out here. Jacob P also on soft tires. Is he already having the fastest lap, by the way? Let's have a look to that. Of course, 1:15.908 is the time Poseidon need to beat. He got a little fresher tires, so could do the job there. But yeah, let's see who will take it home. Probably both of them will not score any points for it, but still it's the fastest lap on your name. My phone is just jumped out. Sorry, need to charge the battery there, so can't read anymore what my true viewers are telling me. Need to grab the laptop for it. Yeah, you saw just Motovelos already tried to block the slipstream a little bit by driving another line. He was still in front enough to hold Dirk behind him, but he's now closer than before. He does got the penalty though. Only 3 seconds there. So we'll fall back, but all Dirk need to do is drive it home now. He can't reach more than this. And drivers behind him are also having penalties, so will also not lose position. He got rid of the boss game for about 1.2 seconds there. So this could be Dirk on podium today. And I granted to him, definitely. He needed to have a result like this for his confidence. Roy Boy and Plank. They love to fight each other, we all know that. That will happen again. Also Milo passed Jacob before last turn, but that's traction difference. Back to Roy Boy and Plankton. Roy Boy succeeded to pass him on the straight before turn 1. There he is. Poseidon with the fastest lap. He succeeded. 1:15.555. Could maybe even overtake Liemeister there. He got 1.4 seconds, 1.3 on those brand new tires. Could have an overtake there. Maybe we can still watch it. Dirk at Gizmodo, by the way. Wow, just missed that, sorry. But it's Dirk for his honor. Passing Gizmodo Velos. Should never stop. Then it just don't tell you anything. We had discussions before if driver are having so much penalties, or not so much, but having penalties, that they shouldn't fight so much. But that's nonsense, of course. You should always drive as you should normally, without penalties as well. Of course, I understand if you really got 30 or 40 seconds of penalty and you are blocking, I would say, the fight for the lead. Because you apparently are in front of them for any reason, and then it's understandable. But normally you should always race. Last lap counting, and there comes Nick Evan without penalties. He will win 2 times in a row. He would be happy, win there, and Dirk then 3rd place because just model took him back. But congrats to the podium winners out here. The boss game nearly on podium, but a lovely race by him as well. He can be really proud of it. Just in P5, he will score the points for Ferrari while his teammate had pole position. 10 points for Ferrari there, he saved him. Roy Boy P6. Lovely fight between him and Plankton in the end again. They are race buddies after all. They like to race each other, so Wetres, 4 points for him. Milo 2 points. Milan 1. Jacob and Stanny just missed out on those points. But good to see them with the manual gears on these positions and finishing their race. So yeah, good call. Jacob P, unfortunate mate, could be better there. 2 personal mistakes brought him the 13th place. He definitely knows himself what went wrong, but overall still, yeah, he had some good laps, let me tell it like that. For now, Milo was driver of the day. We'll figure out who's gonna be it later. Yeah, Nick. There he is again. We'll talk to him and ask him how he achieved this. If he likes Imola and if he really had great fights, or it was easy or it was hard. We'll all find out in a few minutes. But Dirk, his first podium in Celerity eSports. Nice job, man. I'm the most proud of him at this moment. The fastest lap succeeded and won by Poseidon, who could have brought home points. Still, I'm happy he finished his race, and he had out of that spun under safety car, he had a good race, I believe. And maybe you see now that it's fun to drive out here, you know, and he can achieve big things. If you just be consistent and try to build that focus, will be good. P1 for Nick Evan in the Red Bull, Gizmodo Velos, the Aston Martin. P2, 3rd place for Dirk. Those 3 podium winners out there today. The boss game P4, Justin on 5, Roy Boy 6, Plankton 7 in the McLaren, Wetres on 8, Milo on 9, 10, Milan, Jacob 11, Stanley 12, Jacob P 13, Poseidon 14. And then we had a few drivers who I missed, but those were of course disqualified. Thijs Van O, also Twan Grosjean, who didn't finish, and Cal. So that were already 3 or 4. And then we were complete. Give me 1 or 2 minutes. 1 minute is enough, of course, but then I can open up the showroom with the winner's car in it, and then add those gents to my press conference, to my party. Well, they are invited. Let's see who joins first. Thought they were invited, right? We are going to check it again. Oh yeah, I'm already hearing somebody.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was just Motovelos with a second place.
Of course.
Yeah, well, we are seeing you often on podium, so it's not about the stats. When you are going to win again, we are waiting for that.
Well, it was actually gonna be this race, but yeah, I had a hard fight for P1. And I was draining my battery because Dirk was pushing me, unfortunately, and I couldn't put some pressure on Nick, so it's a P2 for me.
Still, I was joking a little bit. You had a very good result, and I believe you really are nailing that around the outside before Tombarella turn.
Well, it's not that difficult if you're around the outside, but Roy had some incidents, I think. He was in the party with me and he said multiple times he spun in that corner because he was around the outside or down the insides even and got spun by someone, so I was lucky today.
Correct. Yeah, I definitely saw Roy Boy had one incident, but it definitely, yeah, for my opinion, it looked like racing incident. They went wheel to wheel through the turn, and yeah, there was a little touch, and then it just gave him unbalance. So I don't know. We'll have to solve that later on. But no, I mean, it for stream, it were lovely moves, man. So yeah, the viewers were enjoyed because of you.
Yeah, my spun in the first laps went. Pushed me down a little bit, P10 I think, and then I had rear wing damage, so I had to push harder even when I first got that spin.
All right. Well, tell me, how was your chosen soft medium strategy out here today?
Yep.
Were those mediums quite doable?
Yeah, my race pace on the mediums was quite well. Even my attempt on the quali, I think, went great, but I had an invalid lap, so I didn't complete my lap. But I was, I think, with a 14.5 on the mediums.
All right. So you were never thinking about the hards?
No.
All right. Yeah. Well, some of them did, and I don't know if.
Yeah, I saw the Reds was doing it, but we thought it was better on the mediums.
Yep. Well, a good call there, mate. That's P2 for you. Enjoy this podium.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
Take it with you this weekend. Enjoy it.
You.
Who's in the party? We're going to the third place. Is Dirk there?
Yeah, that's me, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I think you are doing even better.
Yeah, man, quite happy.
Yeah,
I got an invite today at my house, so he arrived just before the race, and I'm just being looked like motherfucker. Start cooking.
We were waiting for this one, pal. I mean, I was talking about it in the stream. I think you really needed it to continue here.
Yeah, man, it's a long-waited podium at least, and a couple of touches in there. But yeah. Could say race incident and just into the next one. Quite excited. Just hopefully keep this rhythm and stop DNFing these races.
Exactly. Yeah, this was of course a fair and narrow track to do the job. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how the racing was today. It was brilliant to watch. Also, you are following just Motovelos with it around the outside, but you were even later. It was a lovely move there, mate. On I believe, who was it again? It was for the third place, late in the race. Who was it again you were passing?
Yeah, honestly, man, did quite a few moves. I don't remember, but yeah,
it was the bus game.
Yeah, I think it was between the bus game, but I also did it with a few others. They just they wanted to go on the inside and push on the outside, just outbreak a little bit more, and then they won't have any other option. And if you go in the inside, then just keep it yourself, and then I think I had it with Watras. I think it was like a Verstappen Hamilton. He went over those curb sausages. It's one or the other. You gotta play it smart.
Yeah, could be, but it was definitely on stream your move. So watch the stream back, you will find out.
Yeah, I'll definitely do, man. It was quite an enjoyable race. Yeah.
Yes. Well, this was one of those new tracks, Imola. We're heading for another new track next week, Portimao, where we also only raced once. How is it over there and on those roller coaster hills there?
It's a track I do like, actually. All these new tracks they've added, I do like them a lot. It's just that qualifying pace, you need to find those little tricks between the corners and to find some couple of hundreds of tenths, and differences can be huge. Today I was quite surprised, actually, that the difference between first place and 10th place was less than a second. Usually it can be quite a huge difference.
Mate,
and I could say that in Portimao there's going to be quite more differences, because there's more of a wider track, so there's a lot of opportunity to really find those tricks.
Yeah, correct. It's a wider track, but many blind turns next week. That's gonna be excited. But indeed, like you said, it was very close. Well, there was one moment today that from P1 until P17, it was within 9/10. There was a moment.
Yeah, so, I was surprised. And qualifying pace is not my thing, so I was really surprised I was around there. I enjoy more the race pace, so that's why I try to do best. And yeah, today was good.
Yeah, man, and enjoy this one finally. I was waiting for this. You deserve this, mate.
Yeah, thanks man. Have a good one.
You too. Hello there again, Nick. Nick Evan in the party, or does he have something to do today? Normally he would join us. My phone also died, so I can't see if he messaged me that he had got something to do. Anyways, he got plenty of time to join us. I think he's occupied with something. So we'll end the stream here. It was a lovely race. This is what we wanted to see. Lovely action on track. Of course, there's always one or two incidents like it should, and that's happened today. I think 16 drivers finished in the end. That's a good outcome, and the points are shared again. We have to wait now for Portimao next week, where we will launch Thursday with CL-2 in action again. That will be the 11th race. So if I'm right, yeah, we have 6 races to go. We are not there yet. Then we will head in season 5 later. I think that will be next game. So, but we are not done with these cars yet, and with the circuits we are having it right now. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did it as well. Clock in on 21:30 Central European time next week. Don't miss out on Celerity action. And if you were interested, the viewers who were watching and tried to join me, like I said, you can always join us and ask the driver's test for Celerity. You are welcome, as driver, as member, I don't care. But for now, I want to wish you all a very nice weekend. Ciao, ciao.